All right, we are live. Hello, Facebook. All right. It is 8:30, and it is Table Talk Friday, and I am ready to talk because I have had a week. So we'll give people some minutes to jump on. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find this on the page. Y'all know it takes me forever to find it because someone found it. Found it quicker than me. Was it Yoni?
Yes.
Yoni's so fast. She's
and
so
I'm trying
fast.
to figure out how to share it.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
I mean, Facebook changes this stuff all the time. I don't even know. Usually I get my little notification that the library is live, and I haven't gotten it yet.
There it
Let's
is.
see here.
It's in the lower left-hand corner. You can share it.
Hey, Amber. Guess what we did not do this week, Amber? We didn't work out. We've got to do better next week, Amber. Yoni shared it. Michael started a watch party. Okay, you guys in Michael's watch party, y'all be aware that I cannot see your comments in the watch party, okay? So if you want your comments seen, you need to click on the post and come to this post to make the comments. Y'all, I still haven't found it because my little notifications is not popping up. We're going to go the back way, I guess. There we go.
Did you share it or do a watch party?
I shared it.
Okay.
There you go, Yoni. You get on him. You share that video. John,
That's
share
right.
this video.
He said he got kicked out, but I think he's going to try again.
Amber, I know. We have to set it in stone this week, okay? You tell your boss that we can't reschedule meetings because this is workout time. If you guys are jumping on, if you are watching this, go ahead and say something in the comments so that we know that you are on here. This is Table Talk with the library, and we have some of our Library Card Sign-Up Month sponsors on here tonight. If you don't know what Library Card Sign-Up Month is, it's basically a month of discounts. I mean, who doesn't love discounts and free stuff? And we're helping you get it all month long, okay? So you can find out more about Library Card Sign-Up Month on the library page under news, and then look at the library story. But basically, 63 businesses get you discounts. You can get 50% off an oil change. You can get lots of food. You can get discount at Camp Happy Tales. Lots of stuff, y'all. Lots of stuff. But go ahead, and I'm going to introduce our guests we have tonight. So I already said they're Library Card Sign-Up Month sponsors. But we have, hey, Sam, how are you? Ellie just laid down. She's got her little princess pajamas on, and she's watching a movie ready for bed. We'll see how long that lasts, though. But we've got Mike Treat. He is with Arkansas Car Clinic, y'all. That is over out in Salem. And, y'all, if y'all have any kind of damage on your vehicle and you don't know where to take it, you got to go to this guy. And, I mean, he'll tell you straight up, I can do this or I can't. And he will get you hooked up no matter what. If he can't, he knows where you should go. But he can do a lot more than you think. So he is our presenting sponsor this year. So thank you, Mike, for doing that. And then we've got Dani, and she is with Camp Happy Tales. So all the little doggies, all the little puppies, she's got all of them over there. Now, it's not been it's been Camp Happy Tales for what, like 3 years now?
2, since 2018.
2. Okay. Because it was called something else before, wasn't it?
Right. It was I'll Be Doggone.
Doggone. Okay. So if y'all been wondering, like, what is Camp Happy Tales? It's over there in the same place. It was called I'll Be Doggone, and now it's Camp Happy Tales. And Dani has that place figured out. I don't know what she does with those dogs, but Jordan sends pictures of her dogs, and I think everybody that's got a dog over at the library takes them over there because she just calms them down and gets them ready to go home. I wish she could take my toddler.
I might have to upcharge for that.
Yeah, I figured about 20 minutes into it, I'll be getting a call and be like, he's worse than the dogs.
Can we crate him?
Yeah, full permission. He'll lick out of the toilet bowl. He'll bark. I mean, he'll do whatever you want. He pees outside. He pees on anything. Then we have Yoni Johnson. You guys know her from Baxley Penfield Mountie Realtors. And then also she is with Old Salem Township and Pfizer Development. So hi, Yoni. Thanks for jumping on.
Thank you.
So it's kind of weird. You're on the other side of the screen now because you were on our comments a lot. So now you actually get to join in the conversation.
I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, awesome. Looks like Angela Allen says, hey, Yoni and Danny. Hey,
Hello,
Angela.
Hey, Angela.
If you're on here, y'all say hi, okay? We're going to get to our truth and our truth and lie game in just a minute. And so I really want to see if y'all know any of these people, if y'all really know them or not, okay? It's going to be fun. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up because y'all know I, of course, start really prepared, and then about halfway through it, I lose all my stuff. It's just how I go. Okay, we will start with...
Did we lose Mike?
Oh, no. And I was just about to say, we'll start with Mike's Truth and Lie. Michael Johnson. I feel like that might be your husband there, huh? Yes.
He can't play on mine. He'll know.
Oh, you hear that? Michael, you cannot tell us. Whenever we get to the end, we'll ask you to put your comment down, okay? And we'll see if you get it right. Yoni's like, oh, no, don't do that. Hey, Melanie. I miss you so much. I miss our church group so much. Mike's back. Good deal. Y'all forgive us if we have some internet issues. It just is what it is. It's 8:30. Not only are we tired with the end of the week, but so are our broadbands. So, we're just going to live with it. So, Mike, we're going to go ahead and get started with our truth and lie game. And we're going to do yours first. So how this goes is I'm going to say your two truths and a lie. You're going to keep the best poker face you have on. And I'm going to get Yoni and Danny. They're each going to get a chance to tell me which one is the lie. Okay? So here are Mike's two truths and a lie. And I don't know which one's the lie or the truth, y'all. I don't know either. So I feel like they're all made up. I really do. Number one, I was once bumped by a whale. It's a very odd verb. I was bumped by a whale. I have a tattoo of a snuffleupagus. A snuffleupagus. Is that from
Sesame Street?
Sesame Street? Okay. And then I had an interaction with the Russian mob at a wedding. Is that not a movie? Okay, Yoni. So which one do you think's the lie? Bumped by a whale, tattoo of a snuffleupagus, or an interaction with the Russian mob?
I don't know what kind of circles he runs in, but I'm going to say that the lie is that he was bumped by a whale.
Okay, I hope that's the lie because the other one's is going to be a great story.
Yes.
Danny, what about you? Which one do you think is the lie? You guys watching, y'all tell us what you think the lie is too.
I think the lie is the Russian mob.
The Russian mob? Okay.
Yep.
Any of y'all out there watching, do y'all have any guesses on what this lie is?
But that means that between all of us, we all think he has a tattoo of snuffleupagus.
Oh, I'm hoping he does. And I'm hoping it's something he can show.
He's got to show it.
I'm hoping it's in a place he can show it.
Yes.
Yes.
Michael thinks the lie. Oh, look, all of our watchers think that the tattoo is the lie. All of them. Okay, Mike, what's the truth and what's the lie? Which one's the lie?
Snuffagus.
The
I have plenty of
snuffleupagus
tattoos, but no snuffleupagus.
Oh, darn
Well,
it.
hey, you can get a discount over at Relics with your library card, and you can get that snuffleupagus. Okay? Do it in September.
So, where did you swim with whales?
Well, I was fishing in Alaska,
Wow.
and one of them came up and bumped our boat.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was curious what we were, and so it bumped the boat.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
So,
I mean, I
which
was
when
more
you're in a
interested.
19.5-foot boat next to a 20-foot whale, it's a pretty scary deal.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Man. And a Russian mob at a wedding. It's just never a day dull with you, huh, Mike?
Yep. That was almost an accident that went pretty bad.
Ooh. I bet Melanie's like, don't bring it up. Don't bring it up.
Am I supposed to tell you? I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Okay. Well, we're going to go to Yoni's 2 truths and a lie now. So the same rules apply for Yoni. You got to keep that poker face on. Michael Johnson, you cannot tell us what the lie is, not until the very end. And then Chris and Danny, y'all tell me which one you think the lie is. Number 1, I scuba dived in the Great Barrier Reef off of the coast of Queensland, Australia. I ran/walked across Arkansas, which is 162 miles in 6 days. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And number 3, my family is from Okinawa, Japan, and I speak fluent Japanese. Okinawa. Sorry. Okinawa.
No, there's no. That's Okinawa.
Hey, stop correcting me back there. Okay? Okinawa?
That's better.
She is from Japan and speaks fluent Japanese.
There you go.
Y'all should have seen me do trivia last week. I had the questions, and apparently I didn't realize that I had picked ones that had all French words in them. It was not very good. Okay, so Jeff Yant wants to know if he can guess. Does Jeff Yant know the answer?
He's a friend, so he might know. But I mean,
Go ahead, Jeff. I want to see if you know.
She might know also.
That's all right. We'll see if you know, Jeff. What do you think it is? Jeff Yant says scuba diving is not true. Amber says scuba diving. Oh, Angela says Jeff can't. Okay, Mike and Danny. We'll let Danny go first because I think Mike froze a little bit. Danny, which one do you think is the lie?
Sorry. I'm gonna go with the scuba diving too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the group.
She phoned a friend and she's going with scuba diving.
Yes.
Okay, Mike, which one are you thinking is the lie?
I'm going with crossing Arkansas in that time frame. That's pretty.
Yeah.
That's not much time.
Well, I know you and your husband do a lot of races, and it's really awesome to see. He's right. That's a really small time frame to do that. Okay, any more guesses from the audience? What do y'all think? Angela, Jeff broke the rules. He said, I'm going to do it. Amber says scuba diving. All right, Yoni. What is the lie?
Well, it's kind of a half lie. My family is from Okinawa, Japan, but I do not speak fluent Japanese.
Oh.
I know baby words. I know words, few phrases, but I do not speak it fluently.
Oh, look, Angela's like, it's scuba.
No, I got to scuba dive over 20 years ago, and my daughter's trying to peek. I got to scuba dive in Australia on a trip with my mom. It was a business trip through Kubota when they owned the tractor store. My dad could not go on it, so I took his place, and we started in Cairns, and northern in Queensland, Australia. Made our way down the coast, but they did take us out scuba diving for a day in the Great Barrier Reef.
Wow, that's
That is
cool.
awesome. Hey, Angela. Oh, that's not my name. Never mind. I take that back, Angela. Okay, I'm looking for Danny's now. There we go.
I can't even remember what I told you now. And it,
You sent them to me today. How can you not remember? Okay, y'all. Danny's like, I hope I remember what the lie is. I don't know.
yeah, pretty much.
All right, you know the rules, Danny. You guys watching, y'all know the rules too. Y'all let me know which one you think that lie is. Let's see if she can trick us as much as Yoni can. So, number 1, my best subject in school was math. My first dog as an adult was a mean Chihuahua named Bailey. Or number 3, I've been involved with animal rescue since 2006. I've adopted out dogs that now live in England, Hawaii, New York City, Los Angeles, as well as Arkansas. So that's pretty cool. Angela says today is a week ago in dog years, right? What?
Huh?
My math hurts to do brain. Okay, so best subject in school was math. First adult dog was a mean Chihuahua, and been in rescue since 2006 with dogs that now live in England, Hawaii, New York City, Los Angeles, and Arkansas. Mike, which one do you think is the lie?
I'm going number 2.
You
Number
think
2.
the Chihuahua.
That's actually my guess too. She currently has a mean Chihuahua, but I don't know if that was her first.
Correct.
Well, this
dog.
is a mean Chihuahua named Bailey.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going with Chihuahua.
Okay.
She looks like she's good at math.
All right. We have Michael Johnson. Your husband is going to go with math. Yoni, he is not agreeing with you on that one.
No.
We've got Amber also says math. Melanie also says math. So there you go, Mike. Your spouse isn't agreeing with you either. Shelly says number 2. She agrees with you guys that it's number 2. I'm like, I don't know. She owns a business, man. Like maybe math is her thing, you know? She's got to count numbers, keep the dogs in line. I don't know. Any more guesses from the audience, guys? Do y'all have any more guesses? I feel like it's number 3. That like there's like a small change in that one. Kind of like Yoni's trick.
Mhm.
All right, Danny. What is the lie?
So the lie is math. I'm horrible at it. I'm glad I look smart. I have to like I took college algebra, y'all, I'm gonna lie, 3 times. 3. It was awful.
Oh my goodness.
But so anyways, but no, yeah, I have my first dog was a Bailey, the Chihuahua. He was mean.
Okay.
But he passed away last year. And then I have lots of former foster dogs that are all over the United States. Well, not really, and mainly in those places and in the Northeast and Arkansas. So that's the deal.
So how many dogs do you have?
Don't ask, don't tell.
Are you like every week you like bring home another animal and you're like, honey, it just walked in the door?
I used to be that way. I used to be of the mindset of ask forgiveness and permission. It became a problem after a little while, but I've slowed down quite a bit since doing the business, just because that's taken a lot of my focus.
Yep.
And so I don't do it as often now as I used to, which is really hard on me. But and I have some dogs of kind of more sanctuary because they either never got adopted or they were adopted and returned.
No.
And I mean, when you get a dog that's like, 6, 7, 8, and they were already kind of shy in the first place, it's hard to rehome them, and so they just kind of live out their life here with me, and I just take care of them until it's their time.
That's
So,
good. So do your dogs that you have, do they go with you to Camp Happy Tails, or do they stay home?
All of my old ones stay home because they don't really want to go. They're homebodies. Every now and then they'll go, but then they know something's up, like a bath. So
It's like the vet. You're like, no, we don't go to mom's work.
yeah. So, but I had a dog that was surrendered to me from a client that was a schnauzer, and then I had another client who had lost her dog and went and adopted one that was just really not a good fit for her family, because she was elderly and this dog was bigger. So I traded her, and she took the schnauzer and I took the other dog, Elvis. And so he'll go with me up there. And he's actually my testing dog. So when we get new dogs in for daycare and boarding, we do like a temperament test, and so he's the one that I use because he reads other dogs' body language really well and helps me to know, what to kind of watch for.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so one thing that I want to know from you guys, we have all been affected these past few months because of this COVID thing, right? Like it's not even a question. It's a yes, we all have. So I'm wanting to know, we have a few minutes left here. I want to hear a little bit about, how have you, taken that and just twisted it around and done what you can for your business, for your clients, for your business. How has it affected your business? And then what are you doing at what you can? I'll go ahead and start with you, Yoni, because you're at the top of my screen. So what have you done?
Actually, real estate stayed an essential business, and it just actually ramped up. I have already completed myself from last year, and the year's far from over. So it hasn't even slowed down. I've actually become even busier.
But do you have to do tours differently now? Like when you show a home?
Yeah. There's different instructions about wearing masks and carrying hand sanitizer. Some sellers were afraid to list their house because they were worried about the people coming in and out of their houses. A few buyers were, cautious about entering other people's homes. So there were just extra, levels of care and protection to take when you're out in the home buying business.
Yeah, that's good. And what about with the township and Pfizer development? Did they take any different things?
Actually, it has affected the building industry because there's a lot of, we didn't stop building. We're still building spec houses and custom homes, but recently the cost to build has gone up a lot. The cost of lumber, the cost of other supplies have all increased so much that there's a little bit of a concern about the cost to build. But so far the market has held up, and people are they haven't been afraid to pursue building.
That's good. Yeah, we were looking at building a deck, and we did have a guy tell us, be like, look, it's not the time right now to buy lumber.
No, the lumber prices at National Association of Home Builders, I think they said it went up 130%.
Oh my goodness.
The lumber package on an average house went up $14,000. And then our fencers were all saying that they were being rationed and limited on fence pickets. So there's just, all across the board, a lot of the industry has been affected by the price increases.
Wow. Well, I'm glad that it seems like you guys still have a hold on things and that you're going strong. So that's great. What about you, Mike? How has things been different for you, and what are you doing to take charge of it?
Well, basically, we're doing more like virtual quoting, things like that, so that people aren't having to come up and bring their vehicles in as much. So we've had to kind of do some things there to allow for that, and then obviously disinfecting the vehicles before we give them back. Just being a lot more conscious of things like that. So
Yeah. So when you say a virtual quote, does that mean like if somebody had something happen to their car, is there a way that they can like send you a picture or something to show you, or do they how do they find out how to do that?
Well, typically they'll ask, but a lot of people message me through Facebook on our site. But there's places on our website to upload pictures. Facebook Messenger is a fantastic way to do that. Or we can also set up for text.
What is the most?
And we can normally get. Go ahead.
Go ahead. You first.
I was just saying. So that's. All right, but Facebook Messenger is by far the most common. So.
Yeah, I've realized that in any of my marketing stuff, Facebook has been number one for how I contact with people. And if I'm contacting you with Facebook and you don't like it, y'all let me know and I'll email you. I might be a little bitter about it, but I will. So, Mike, with your shop, what is the most common services that you provide? And then I want to know, what are the most unknown services that you provide? Because you did a presentation for us in our leads group, and I was really surprised at some of the things that you do.
I would say the most common thing we do is paintless dent repair. So a lot of times people end up with, shopping buggy issues, things like that. Backing up into a mailbox, little stuff like that, where we can fix things for a couple of $100s instead of a couple thousand, by finding ways to refinish that metal without affecting the paint. And so we can be in and out most of the time in about half a day, and have you back on the road looking good. So for half of your deductible or the price of your deductible, and all was unexpected. Nobody's budgeting for that stuff. So, but that's one thing that you don't have to live with. For a little bit of money, you can get it fixed. Now, what most people don't realize that we'll do is if it smells funky. If it smells funky, we can fix that. So everything from a bad where it smells old French fry to something way, way worse, we can usually fix that. So
all my toddler mamas
not
and
my
boy
favorite
moms
thing
out
to
there.
do, but that's weird.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
all that nasty milk and apple juice that's been stuck in there.
That's all real, man. You see that mom van coming in, you like hide under the desk. like we're closed. We're closed.
You're gonna have a line
in the vents.
You are gonna have a line of soccer moms come Monday morning. They're gonna be lined up down Salem Road.
It's a bad scene. It's a bad scene. You'll be able to smell them coming.
Well, I'm glad he didn't hide when I pulled up. He did replace my windshield recently, and I drive minivan, so I know he's thinking, "Oh crap!" But he did a great job on my windshield.
Yours was fine. Yours was.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. But yeah, yours was fine. Yeah, it really was. So anyway, you set the bar for mom van.
Okay.
How are you with dog hair? Getting it out.
We actually have special. It looks a little bit like a card, but it's a special grabber that can pull out of the upholstery. So
sweet. Okay.
So we do pretty well with dog hair.
Good.
Yeah. We have
That's very good to
several
know.
things that help take care of that. And then we also have some antimicrobial sprays and enzymatic sprays that will actually eat up dog smell. So if you get that wet dog smell in your car, it'll eat that stuff up.
Okay.
So
Cool.
How does that work? Would that work on like toddler mattresses when you're potty training? Just curious.
Asking for a friend, Kari?
Yeah, asking for a friend. Can I test that out?
Yeah, we'll talk after this. We'll talk after this. So
Okay. All right.
so,
Okay, Danny, what about you? I know your business is, I went in there, what was it, last week or the week before? You still have dogs. No one, I mean, even though people take off work or they're going back to work, they still have to have their dogs to go to doggy daycare. So how's the business been for you?
I mean, it's been pretty good. Number-wise, like the number of dogs we have, it is down a little bit. Boarding particularly. But daycare has stayed steady. Like normally in the summer, our daycare dips because people are going on vacation. But our daycare stayed more steady. But overall, we're doing well. We're still staying, what our average is. And so it's not hit us too hard, fortunately. Not like some of my friends in the industry in other parts of the country. And so, and we implemented, the like no contact transfer by using a pen outside, and that has helped people feel more comfortable bringing the dogs, and it's safer, so that the dog can't get away and get run off, which is like the biggest nightmare. But and then people love to be able to just kind of come up to the fence to watch all of them play. It's been actually probably something I'm not going to do away with because people love it. So,
I noticed it when I went up there, and it made me think about, it is pretty much like taking your kid to school and picking them up at the end of the day. You go out there and they're outside playing, and you're like, I'm here to pick up Elizabeth, and they just come through the door. Like, that's pretty much what it was.
Yep. And that's what it is. So, and if they come in and pay, people can come in and take care of business and then go outside, because sometimes it is hard to hear out there because they'll start barking occasionally. We've been working on it and working on some of our gate manners, but overall, I mean, everybody's like, oh, who's here? Who's leaving? The dogs. It's really funny because they're all lined up at the fence.
Yeah. They're just all friends. Do your dogs, do they hang like, these dogs hang out with their friends and they have their friends?
They do. They have their friends that they really, really like, and that they play with majority. But they'll, they'll let new ones into their little cliques, but the one thing about, doing group play like this is we have the counselors are outside watching them, and it works to help the dogs build trust and confidence, and help them feel more comfortable in situations where they're not, in new situations where they go other places besides here. It builds that confidence up, and that's one of the benefits of it. And by us watching and managing the groups and making sure that their experience is good, and not having any negative type things, it just helps overall. So
that's good.
Yeah.
So you have someone wanting to say hi there.
Yeah, he's like, he wants to be in my lap. This is actually a boarder I brought home with me. So he's a sweet boy. He was a client's dog, and the gentleman passed away. And then one of my other clients, their dog passed away. And I was like, well, I have this really sweet little boy, and they ended up adopting him.
So, that is so sweet. Good.
He's frisky number 3. But the new owners call him Dude.
I just want them every time they pick him up, be like, "What's up, dude?"
What's up, dude? He's like, I hear it.
Oh.
He's a
All
sweet
right,
boy.
guys. Well, it is 9:06, so our time is up, and I think I'm going to go to bed. I'm tired out from this week, but thank y'all all for joining us, and thank you so much, all of you, for being Library Card Sign Up Month sponsors. You guys watching, if y'all didn't hear me at the beginning, if you don't know what Library Card Sign Up Month is, you need to know, because you get discounts. That means, like, you get money back or free stuff. I mean, what is not to love about that? I don't get it. But anyways, you can find out more about Library Card Sign Up Month, including a list of the 63 businesses that you can get discounts at, and a list of our sponsors. We have 17 sponsors. Yoni, Mike, and Danny are all our sponsors. Mike with Arkansas Car Clinic, he is our presenting sponsor this year. Y'all go ahead and go to the library page and look that up. Y'all go find their Facebook pages. Y'all like and follow those. And I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here, guys. So y'all have a great night. You guys on Facebook, y'all have a great night. Y'all have a great weekend. So thanks, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.